Yeah, she's probably gonna be mad. So while I'm back home in Maine, I wanted to keep on filming, and you know, you guys have seen a few videos so far, but this is my mom's new Outback, and I think it's cool enough to do a review on, so we're gonna do a review. This is a 2020 Outback Premium, and the color is cinnamon brown, and I actually think it looks really, really cool. Let's go over the outside. So obviously you have some chrome trim here, and Subaru, I'm pretty sure they know their audience. You know, this isn't, on the WRX, like this would be black, but it's the Outback, and they know that it's soccer moms and lesbians who drive this. So do you want to come talk about your car on camera? Can you get her on camera? Get her. So this is my mom's third Subaru, right, Mom?
Yes.
Her first Subaru was a 2007? Was a 2006 Subaru Outback, and it was the first year of that new model, and it was awesome. I remember when we were at the dealership down today picking it up, but this one seems even taller. It seems like even more of a monster than the old ones. It has a lot of ground clearance. I mean, it's basically like a car truck. Obviously they come with the roof racks because that's what Subaru does. Come over and talk about your ownership experience so far. I'm pretty sure this is the same 2.5 liter boxer engine that they've been using ever since my mom's 2006 Outback. Obviously they've made some advancements here and there throughout the years, and it does feel a lot smoother. It feels peppier than the old one, so we'll try that out in the video though. Tell them why you chose the car and what are your favorite things about it.
I chose the car because I've had Subarus in the past, and I plan on always having a Subaru. There are other cars that I would like to have, but I do like Subarus. Obviously it has high ground clearance, and I need that in the winter because I'm not always the best driver. And so I can, you know, easily roll over things as I need to. So I had an Outback originally. I kept that for 11 years. It only had 87,000 miles on it when I got rid of it, but it was starting to cost me money.
It had a head gasket problem.
And I think Subarus are known for that, from what I am told. And so after spending, like, you know, a couple $1,500 bills on it, I decided that it was probably time to trade it in. It's also lost its heater, so I don't know the technicality behind that. I just know it didn't have a heater that worked. It also, you know, was 2006, and so it had no USB port. It only had like an AM FM radio and a CD player, and so it was time to upgrade. In 2017, I got a 2018 Forester, and that was my first leasing experience. And yes, I know some people are gonna say it's a waste of money, but it was an option while my kids were in college and in their teen years. It was a way for me to get what I wanted in a car, which basically was a moonroof, like the higher trim. So that's what I wanted. I said I'm in my 40s and I will not negotiate on a moonroof. So I got the Forester because it was cheaper than the Outback. I loved my Forester. The Forester had like almost a panoramic moonroof, and so that was really nice. It had leather interior. You know, we don't have a lot of hot weather in northern Maine, so that's not an issue. It was nice in the winter because they did warm up quickly. I like the heated seats that come standard with Subaru. And then after my lease was up, I was planning on getting another Forester, but I walked off the lot with an Outback.
Yeah, this year they didn't have, I actually helped my mom out a little bit. I called the salesman that she was working with. I just want to make sure that she wasn't getting ripped off. I think she got a good deal. The part of the problem though was the inventory. This was like back in June?
This was in June, so my lease was up in August. Had I waited until August, I would have been able to get a 2021. However, Subaru was having a promotion, so I was basically able to get my Outback for the same price I would have been able to get a Forester. It's a nicer vehicle, so I went with the Outback. The moonroof is smaller, so I don't like that. That's the only thing I don't like about that car. I'm back to the Outback. The back seats recline, the back seats are heated, so that's a plus. The steering wheel's heated. It has way more in the interior than I'm ever going to need. They had green and they had cinnamon brown. I'd had my green Outback for 11 years and I did not want to go back there. I did ask the salesman, am I too young to own a brown car? And being a salesman, he assured me that was not the case. So I went with this one, and I do like it.
I like it too. I think it looks really good.
That's how I choose my vehicles. Like, I go on the lot. I'm not very picky with color and things like that. They had 2 colors. I picked the one I like the best.
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
I like it.
And eventually I will not lease anymore. I will buy again, but probably once everyone's out of college and I don't have those payments.
Yep.
So.
All right. Let's get some pep in our step. So this seat is awesome. Let's get the lumbar support all the way up. Yeah, this is a cool car. So one thing you definitely want to do in, you know, colder climates is let your car warm up before you drive it. I think that's probably one of the contributing factors to why my mother's 06 Outback had some head gasket problems. I mean, one, because those engines were kind of crappy back then. And 2, because, I mean, it gets cold up here, guys. -20, -30. So the first thing I noticed about this car is that it's so smooth. In the past, all the other Subarus I've driven, you've definitely been able to tell that they were all-wheel drive because they're so just loud and they felt heavy. This is not like that. And the throttle response it's very good. I'm gonna let this car warm up before we get on it. So this screen here, I'm not even gonna get into this, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it reminds me of like a Tesla type setup. Very nice. This is one of those cars that there are just so many features. It would definitely take you a while to get used to all of them. Oh, we got some cops up here.
You want me to show you the one feature I don't like?
The one feature you don't like?
Yeah, besides the moonroof being small, I'm not a real fan of a few features. Like, if the doors are locked, I can't open this. I can't, and there's probably a way to get around it. So if I'm inside my car and the car is stopped and in park, I cannot open the hatch from the inside. I have to open the door, and there's got to be a workaround. I just haven't looked into that. So
you might be able to change that in the settings. It's probably like some sort of safety or...
Yeah, because I can, in the settings, I know how to change the height. So I have a low garage, so I can set the height so it doesn't, it doesn't hit the garage. And I'm not like Cameron. I just want my car to function, and so I'll probably spend 3 years and not know how to use some features, and that's okay with me. Actually, I just learned, I had to watch a YouTube video from the dealer because I bought it during COVID, and it showed me how to turn the fog lights on, and I didn't know how to do that with my other 2 Subarus. So I did learn something from the YouTube video, and then my husband did ask, like, why? I was wondering why you never used the fog lights. Yeah, I didn't know how to turn them on.
Yeah, it is very quiet in here, which I really like. I really like that piano black accent right there. I mean, the interior is nice. Definitely, they've come a long way. I tried to get my mom to get the XT model, which is the FA24, you know, the 2.4 liter super turbocharged engine. That is what is supposed to be coming out in the 2022 STI. And actually, the XT model was less money than this. So right here, I'm gonna give it half throttle. We'll see how it does. I don't think it's gonna be too exciting.
Definitely no Civic.
Nope. It's no 10th gen Civic Si. Gets the job done. I have a feeling though that if I was trying to get onto the freeway, I would need to give it more than 50% throttle to accelerate at the rate that I'm comfortable with. Also,
I once with my first Subaru, when I took it down for its first, I guess, checkup, if you will, its first oil change, I said, I also have a problem. The high beams won't work. So they checked it out and they said it was because my lights were turned off.
I think I remember that.
So what had happened, I had put them on, I keep my lights on automatic, and not every vehicle has automatic lights, right? And so someone had gone into my car and shut it off, and then the daylights still run. and the headlights still came on, but I'm like, I can't get this to work. So anyway, I just want my vehicle to run. So what I don't like about this, it's a little awkward to use. You have to go under. I'm used to going over. And so sometimes it gets caught up there, and then it does affect what I can see from my rear view mirror. It's a little high. So I don't like that feature. I don't know what the purpose of this would be, except you have more, I guess, more room.
Can you take it out though? You can just take out that whole entire thing?
You can, but I like to keep it covered. I prefer it just to be like that. That's the only thing so far that I found that I'm not a fan of. And glove compartment, is that what it's called? Anyway, that's very small. It really just fits in the owner manual, and that's it. So I can't put anything extra in there. Besides that, I love it, and I will probably always get Subarus.
Awesome. Thanks, Mom.
Thank you.
Oh, one really cool thing that I found out a couple hours ago when we got home was my mom can open the garage door by pressing this button right here. They have it programmed, which is really cool. I wish they would get out of the way so we could test the handling. All right, I'm at 30 miles an hour. I'm gonna floor it.
Not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not great. Yeah. And you know what? So there's two of us in the car we have to think about, right? And this is the premium model, so it has all these, you know, sound deadening. It's got all these electronics. It's got the leather seats. It has more weight than the base model, too. And there's two of us in the car. I'm 300 pounds myself, so that doesn't help. And then, you know, once you have a family full of people, or once you have a car full of, like, your family, it's probably not gonna move that well. But, hey, I don't think my mom is ever gonna floor this anyway. Let's go again. It sounds pretty good because it has a boxer engine, you know? Okay, I'm gonna take this turn here. I'm gonna see how this mom-mobile handles. It gets the job done.
Your mom's gonna kill you.
Yeah, she's probably gonna be mad. I think this is great. I really don't have any complaints about this car. The only thing I don't really care for is you're spending about $37,000 and you get less than 200 horsepower. So I mean, I think Subaru has to do something. I think at that point, you know, when you get over like 20 or 32, 33, the 2.4 liter turbocharged, that should be the standard engine. That makes sense to me. But yeah, it's just so quiet and it's so smooth. Good car. Has the same type of parking brake that we have here on the Civics. Yeah, I mean, these materials all feel really nice. You get some soft touch materials. This is very well padded. Pretty nice. What do you think?
I think it's cool. I like it.
I remember taking my mom's Outback to school when I first got my license. I would be driving to school and there'd be 4, 5, 6, 7 inches of snow on the ground. And my mom's old Outback with studded snow tires and obviously the all-wheel drive, it would plow through the snow. It was like a plow. It was crazy. And the ground clearance helps as well.
Well, that's what Subarus are known for, right? Like all-terrain type.
They're all all-wheel drive except for the little two-door BRZ. That's the Toyota partnership. But everything else, yeah, it's standard all-wheel drive. And the fact that it gets this for gas mileage is pretty good. Another thing I want to mention is these new Outbacks are really big. I mean, this is a long vehicle. Vivian, go stand up next to it, babe. It is it is a really long vehicle. It's big. So on top of that, the fact that it weighs this much, and has all-wheel drive, and it gets this gas mileage is pretty nice. I think what Subaru has in store for us though, overseas, they have this new 1.8 liter turbocharged engine. So I'm pretty sure there has been some speculation that that 1.8 liter turbocharged is going to be the standard for all these like base model vehicles, or the base engine choice, I guess. That's all I really have for you. I mean, it's a cool car. If you like Subarus and you like Outbacks, go buy one. I don't know. Yep. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.